Hey guys, it's your boy Obliteration Station back at it again. What's good with y'all? I'm coming to you live Sunday, May 17th, 2026. Obliteration Station over on YouTube. Also go check me out on TikTok, the Big Homie G. Like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear feedback from you guys, communication. What do you think about the videos? What do you want to see? What do you want me to cover? I do a lot of different types of videos. I like to have variety and, be open about different things. I do card videos, collections. I do open daily topics, blogs. I do, showing you guys my collection, what I do for work, talk about life, my thrift store videos, just a bunch of different things, video game live streaming. So let me know if there's anything you particularly you want me to cover. Again, it's open topic in a lot of my live videos. I like to have variety, so it's open conversation. We're going to get into some topics. I want to do a life update. I haven't done a video in a while. If you can hear me, please hit a like and let me know everything's okay down in the comment section. I'm at my local grocery store right now. It's loud. There's people talking in the background, and there's music playing over the speakers. I'm going to give you an update about this week. Life is going good. Things are great so far. Saving some money. The weather's getting nicer. I just went to a big tournament. I'm going to get into that at my local game store for invites. The job market for me, though, has been the shitty part about trying to save money and better everything. So the last couple jobs I've had kind of fell apart really quickly, so I'm just looking for something to stick. But I'm going to put in some applications over the weekend, and I'm not giving up. It's just the job market is tough. So shout outs to my local game store in Catskill, Kerwin's Game Store. I went to a big event this weekend. It was an 8-round tournament, top 24 people all got their invite for this big tournament, I think happening at the end of June in Minnesota. There's a couple more times between then and now to get their invite. I think at the end of the month, me and my buddies are going to Massachusetts to try to get our invites. I'm going to go to that. Out of the 8 rounds there were, I lost my first 4, so I dropped. I really need to redo my deck. I was playing like Dragoon Turbo. I'm really thinking I'm either gonna try to acquire a Draco Tail engine in here, or I'm just gonna play like branded Draco Tail. But right now I'm playing, it's still Dragoon Turbo with a mini branded engine. So I don't know what's going on. I paid a lot of money for these cards and to build this deck. I just got to try to make things a little bit more faster, more consistent. I am going to look it over. I just did some play testing today. Tried to get the count down. I'm really trying to side for Cool Tunes, which is very annoying. I played against that in my first match. I played against a random Labyrinth player. His deck was cool. He was just annoying. He was trying to speed through his plays, not explain his plays, not explain his cards. I'm like, dude, there's hundreds of thousands of cards printed in every card game every month. Let's just take Yu-Gi-Oh into consideration. I don't fucking sit there and read every card like a nerd or a person that needs to know what every fucking card does. Explain your cards, what they're doing, explain your chains, explain your turns. Like I've been in this game for a while, a long time, since I was 8, in and out for a few years. This hobby becomes expensive. But I'm like, nobody's seen a Labyrinth player show up in a long time. I don't sit there and read every single card. So a lot of people, my first 2 matches, especially the Cool Tunes guy, he was trying to rush. He was trying to like chain. What are you chaining? What are you activating, dude? Cool Tune is a new deck. It's only been new for about 2 weeks, and they're still getting more support. Explain your cards, explain the effects, explain the chain and what you're activating. Because if I have a response, I need to know what you're activating in the chain so I can know what I can respond to. Like, all these top players think everybody at the tournament know every deck in the meta and every deck in the format. I try to focus on a lot of the decks so I can, for my side deck, tune to the meta so I can side against it. But it doesn't mean I know every single card your deck does. Alright? A lot of these guys that have been in this thing for a while, they think all the people they're facing are the same people. I've been in this shit for a while. Again, I don't know what your card does. Tell me what it does. I'm going to take you at face value. Explain your card, explain your effect, and explain your step and chain. A lot of these guys try to speed run, vomit their board, chain this. What exactly it is that you're chaining? Because they're so worried about time and not being able to do their board, they're trying to vomit their board to speed run through so they can get the game, the match, or the round. But I'm like, dude, we have enough time. 55 minutes or whatever it is enough time for you to take a few seconds to stop and tell me your chains. Those people who are new to the game, any card game, this goes for any card game, or a person that's been in a card game for a while, had to take a break and step back, and you're coming back to a meta of a card game or a format. If you ask your opponent to explain their card and explain the chain and explain the effect, your opponent has to stop and explain it. All right? There's nothing wrong with asking your opponent this. They were all catching me when I'm super tired. I got up at like 6:30 in the morning to get picked up at 8. My buddy didn't show up until 8:30. We had to get there before registering. So it was like a 45-minute drive. The tournament started at 10. Nobody started playing until 10:30. So like after my second match, the other guys were catching me off guard because I was super tired, super exhausted. I was barely keeping my eyes open. And I was just passing out, fading to black. I was on fumes. But don't let other people overwhelm you with all these cards being vomited and thrown around. And don't let other people overwhelm you with effects going on. Ask them to explain the shit. They have to. There's a thing where you can get hit for slow playing. But there's probably also a thing where you can get hit for fast play. Going too much. Take your time. People are trying to sit here, chain these 3 effects to each other so they can chain all these effects that they want, even though they're each individual, so they can try to like get away with everything. The one guy got over on me at the Labyrinth player because he thought I knew what every single card in his fucking deck does. Dude, I have my deck. I know what cards in my deck do. I'm not sitting here trying to learn every single card in your deck or everybody else in this tournament. There was 300 plus people there at this tournament. Oh, you could read the card. I'm like, just tell me what the fuck it does. I'm against this thing of touching other people's cards. But that's what they tried to do the first 2 matches I had. Overwhelm you with their strategy, overwhelm you with all these effects and chains going off, trying to fast play through and rush you. And it was just annoying. So again, anybody in any card game, stop. If you get overwhelmed and you don't know what something does, ask your opponent to stop and explain their effects and explain the chain. Don't let people overwhelm you. So I'm going to open up a pack today, and I got a few single player structure decks for Lorcana. TCG, shout outs to TCG. Again, shout outs to Kerwin's Game Store in Catskill, who hosted this big tournament. There was actually 2 voice actors from the show for Yu-Gi-Oh! There that were doing sign-ins, but I wasn't paying $50. Also, I didn't really have much extra cash on me. Most of my extra cash went to buying packs and getting lunch. I actually pulled crazy out of the Blazing Dominion set. I pulled 1 copy of Solemn Accusation. I need another copy. And I pulled the Mana Dragon, or the new level 7 Tuner Dragon. I sold that shit. I gave my buddy a good deal because it's going down. But the voice actors that were there were the ones that did the voice Bakura. I believe he did a couple other characters. There was two main voice actors. I didn't know who was there. All these people announce things on their websites, but when you go there the day of, nobody knows what the fuck is going on. So it's not like they even have a flyer on their doors anymore. But again, shout outs to Kerwin's. I had fun. I had a good tournament, good trades, good packs, good pulls. Besides the matchups with the people that I was playing against trying to overrun me or overwhelm me with all their card effects. I like Kerwin's. I've been there a lot. I go there from time to time. I've done tournaments there a bunch of times, especially when it comes to like Dogmatica format. I was topping there during Dogmatica format. Great store. Thank you for hosting the event. Thank you for the good deals on the cards and the packs. Thank you for hosting this event so people have somewhere to go to try to get their invites and so people can have something fun to do on the weekend. Thank you. But again, TCG, it was a couple weeks ago. I've been holding on to this package to make this video for a couple weeks. So I went to go check my mail at my P.O. box to get some of my cards. I thought one of my cards were coming in, but it didn't come in. So some of my cards came in, but not the one I was expecting. And then there was a package there. I never bought anything or ordered anything else. Everything else I ordered from Amazon that was going to the shipping hub. So TCG sent me 2 single-player Lorcana kind of like deck build sets. And I have a Magic the Gathering pack that I brought over the week that I want to open as well with you. We're going to get into that now. So shout out to TCG Player for sending me some free product. Thank you. I hope, again, eventually, if you do something like this in the future, where you... Like, TCG, hit me up. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a TikToker. I would love to do some more collaboration on other card games. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, but I collect all the card games. I collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, Pokemon, Lorcana, Dragon Ball Z, Vanguard. I'm slowly getting into One Piece. And I collect sports cards too. I'm a vendor. I'm trying to get into vending. I sell online on TCG Player as well. I'm a seller on there. But TCG Player, thank you for the free product. Shout outs to you. I buy shit ton of single cards, crap ton of single cards every month from TCG Player. So even as a vendor seller trying to make money, I spend money on TCG. My Dark Magician deck, as it is with all the new staples and side deck and extra deck, is like an $800 deck right now, and climbing with all the other extra stuff I still need to get to. So again, shout outs to Kerwin's Game Store for hosting the event. Shout out to TCG Player for sending me some free product I'm about to open. I hope maybe we can be a sponsor for my channel. You know, send me some more product. I'll give you guys a shout out. And I love to like demonstrate some of the products. I love to show off the card games. I love the artwork. Some of the artwork for a lot of these cards are cool. So Lorcana is a great game. I've been trying to get into it to play. Some of their prize support is crazy. The artwork is cool. I like Aladdin. I collect personally a lot of the Aladdin Lorcana cards. Disney Aladdin is my favorite movie. So, but also, so you guys know, there's a $50,000 exclusive card prize tournament, pro player submission, going on in Dallas, Texas, July 4th and 5th to the 4th of July weekend. $50,000 card prize support. I want this pink Stitch card. That looks cool. There's a pink Stitch card. And it looks like they're also hosting other card games and tournaments the same day. So Lorcana being one, One Piece, Cookie Run, Rush. What's this? Riftborn Battle Legends. They're hosting a lot of different card game events. That's the same day, but Lorcana seems to be one of the biggest events. Look, Lorcana has cool cards, and especially a lot of their exclusive cards you can win at like locals, regionals, and bigger events are one of sought after. I would love to get my hands on the Elsa card or the Disney Mickey from Fantasia. So I'm going to start with this Magic the Gathering pack. This is one of the newest Magic the Gathering packs, and then we're going to get into the Lorcana booster decks. But I'm going to show you the pack and I'm going to show you the decks. This is one of them that they sent me as like a free demo product to open, and they sent me an additional one, which is cool. I've never gotten free product before. So again, shout outs to TCG. Send me more stuff. I'll open it, I'll review it, I'll tell you what I like. Should hit me up for a sponsorship deal. You guys got some cards on your website I need for Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we can work something out. But I'm gonna open up this Magic pack I bought over the weekend. This is one of the newest sets, Secrets. So let's go. Again, I play Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also collect, buy, sell, and trade all the other card games. Low-key, Digimon is hot. If anybody's got old Vanguard stuff as well, hit me up. And I'm right now the stuff I want is Dragon Ball Z stuff, older Dragon Ball Z stuff. My boy is Piccolo. I want some older Vanguard stuff. I like all the older Magic cards. My favorite is Jace, the Planeswalker, the original one. But I just like the artwork, so let's get into it. Looks like a land with a nice stamp. I like that little stamp. Creature Elfborn. Try to get a little closer. Instant. The stamp is cool. Creature, human sorcerer. Creature, Gaijin sorcerer. Sorcery. Artifact. Legendary creature. Marlik Born. Sorry, my hand caught the card. Creature Avatar. Wild Grow Archer. Pick your poison. Sorcery. And then the card you guys keep seeing because I keep messing up. This is a creature card. It looks very shiny. It might be worth something. I'll look these up after and I'll drop them in the comment section if there isn't anything worth something. And then land. A land, and then I like these. I think they just started doing these double-sided tokens. I have the Eulogy one from the Teenage Ninja Turtle set. So the ones I like. And I like these because of the artwork. Because you can have a common card or a non-holo card in Magic and it'd be worth crazy money more than a holo card. I like the artwork. Pick your poison. I like the double-sided tokens. I'm collecting a lot of these double-sided tokens now. I like this because I play like an all-black or a black with a semi-white deck. I play like mostly zombies, vampires, with flying and death touch. I like the sorcerer. That's cool. I like the Daijin sorcerer. I think that's cool. I like this artwork just because it reminds me of what's his name from Mortal Kombat with the multiple hands. And I think that's cool. I like the Blue Beetle. It kind of reminds me of the DC character. I like the way it kind of looks like it's on fire and the way it shines, but that's cool. So now let's get into opening these Lorcana decks. I'm going to start with this one. This is Lorcana trading card. Includes bonus booster pack, Azil C single player deck. I think you can open these from the side. Oh, they started putting wax paper around these? That's pretty cool. Then it comes with an extra bonus pack, a little instruction pamphlet, and then the tokens. I don't keep the tokens. So I'm going to start with the bonus pack. Look, it's Yzma. I got the poison for Cusco. Cusco is poison. Ooh. That was bad, Crunk. Cheaper. So we got to start Alice in Wonderland. I think this is one of the Lost Boys from Peter Pan. Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. This is from Stitch. Zootopia. I forget. That from Treasure Planet. Peter Pan. Big Hero 6, I believe. Big Hero 6. And then a shiny Lilo. I think I got a couple sleeves. I can sleeve those up. I'm gonna put that in my binder. So out of the Magic and the Lorcana, these are my two. The shiny Lilo looks cool. And this is like a little puzzle piece card. I guess it makes artwork. QR code if anybody wants it. I'm gonna open up the boxes and then open up the packs and then do both the deck reveals at the same time. So now we're getting into the Treasure Planet one. Treasure Planet was one of my favorite movies, and actually I want to say the first time Sony and both Disney did a good job collaborating when they did the Treasure Planet game for the PS2. Another Yzma pack. More, I'm not keeping the tokens. But I might hold on to one of the instruction manuals and the play mat. But I'm not keeping the tokens. Too much cardboard to lug around. So another booster pack. See if I get anything different in here. So the better card is at the back. This looks like Hundred Acre Woods Friends Forever card. Another one of these Stitch cards. This looks like something from Peter Pan. Wreck-It Ralph. I like that movie. Zootopia, another one of him. Same guy. The boss from, or the evil villain from Zootopia. Another Nick Wolf. Same guy from Zootopia, just looks like he's dressed up for Treasure Planet. Oh, Cheeps. I like these little squirrels. Maleficent, so what's that, Snow White? I have no idea where these guys are from. Oh, it's a hollow Abu. I got an Aladdin card I wanted. Okay, I like that. It's like a super, it's not as shiny as the Lilo, but it's shiny. I like that. And then I got another puzzle piece. So it looks like if you buy a bunch of these structure decks, you can get the pieces to make like a puzzle. That's cool. I like that. So I got... That's cool. Abu, don't touch it. Foolish mortal, you have touched the forbidden treasure. Now you will never see the light of day again. Now let's open up these packs. I think this one is the Treasure Planet deck. This is the deck, not the pack. Just opened up the booster packs. But this is the deck to add in the booster pack. Putting these in wax paper is a cool idea. So I got a hollow Jim from Treasure Planet, hollow Tigger, Winnie the Pooh, Moana, Wendy, Owl, Gopher, Fix-It Felix Jr. Whatever happened to Fix-It Felix Sr.? The one thing he couldn't fix, his marriage. Rescuers. Amber Charm. They give you a lot of these doubles. They must be real needed for the deck. John Boy. They gave you 3 of him. I don't know what these guys are from. They look like they would be in Mario. Jasmine. She's going in my binder. I love Aladdin stuff. Keeping all the I'm going to make an Aladdin themed deck. John Silver. Wait, does John from the Lost Boys and Peter Pan become John Silver? What if it worked backwards? That's crazy. Like Peter Pan is before John Silver maybe took over for Captain Hook. Theory. Ooh. What's this from? Is this from Aladdin? Raging Party. I like that artwork. I like the purple. Rabbit. Give you a lot of rabbit. Another 100 Acre Woods card. Roo. How rude. No, I'm just trying to say how rude, but funny. Another Fix-It Felix Jr., just a different pose. Oh, the gazelle from Sing. The Taylor Swift. Runt. Is this? I forget what movie this is from, but I've seen this before. That face is funny. Turk. Mickey Mouse. Moana. Michael. No, more Michaels. They gave me more of him. Like 5 of him. I have still no idea what movie this is. Somebody shout out where these characters are from. Is that from Moana? I'll be mad if... Don't be mad at me, I haven't watched it. There's a lot of new Disney movies I haven't watched yet. Skull Rock. Radinge. Multiple of him. Jasmine, my girl Jasmine. Lead the way, keeping you separate. I like this Jasmine, the street jumping Jasmine. But my favorite is the one where she's in the red dress. It's a small scene. They made figures just off of that little 15-second scene. That where it's like the part where she's being held captive by Jafar, and she plays as she loves him to trick him to get Aladdin to steal the lamp. Now we're on to the second structure deck. This. Somebody shout out where she's from. Is she also from Treasure Planet? Another holo. Go Tungo. Oh, Goofy. Stitch. Na Twister. Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6. Oh, I forget this guy. Honey Lemon. Is he one of the superheroes from the second Incredibles movie? Prince Phillips. Megabot. Emerald Charm. Hello. Big Hero 6. Another Big Hero 6. That's funny. What happened to my hair? Fred. Yo, what's up? You want some pizza, bro? Stitch. The Disney version of Alfred. Austin? I've never seen that character before. Oh my god! From the Great Mouse Detective, Basil. He's going in my box. He's going in my keeps. I love that movie as a kid. One of my keeps. Basil. And I think this is the mayor. Johnson? Fairy Godmother. That's cool. I like the artwork on that. Season of Aunties in 2026. Just saying. Auntie season. Ben, Treasure Planet. Baymax. There was no holo at the end in this one. There was another holo at the end in the last one, but not in this one. So that's all I have. That's all the packs. That's all the structure decks. Look through everything. See if I didn't miss anything. So I'm going to show you the ones that I'm keeping. Great Mouse Detective, great movie. Keep it because it's a holo. She's cute. My girl Jasmine, keeping anything Aladdin. Any of the Disney Lorcana Aladdin cards. You want to send me stuff or work out some kind of buy or trade, or you got cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, Vanguard, things like that. Hit me up in the comment section. Drop your Facebook, and we'll talk. And I don't mind buying stuff from people as long as people are able to ship, show pictures, tell me what they got. Keeping my boy Tigger, he's a holo. Keeping my boy Jim from Treasure Planet. Keeping Abu. He's a hollow. It's crazy. And then the magic cards, keeping all these, keeping the Lilo. I'm going to put together the puzzle and put it in the binder as its own page. But everything else is bulk and probably going to get put into a storage somewhere. But that's the end of my video. I had a great week. I'm having a lovely weekend. Had fun at my tournament. Opened up some packs. Pulled some crazy cards out of this new Blazing Dominion set for Yu-Gi-Oh! I pulled one Solemn Accusation so far. And I pulled the big level 7 dragon. Forget her name, like Malice or Morello. The one that works where you reveal 2 synchros in your extra deck. And you can just special summon her for free. And she's a big level 7 tuner. She's really good. I need to get 2 copies. Sad I actually sold that one, but I needed the money. So Kerwin's was great. Curran's great. Again, shout outs to Kerwin's. Thank you for hosting the big event, big regional, big locals. Shout out to TCG Player for sending me those 2 single player deck building Lorcana sets. Send me more stuff. Again, Big Homie G over on TCG Player. If you see any of my stuff, hit me up if there's anything you see on my list. When I have stuff listed, interested to buy. I don't mind working out deals and percentages with people. You know, I get it. Times are tough. Money's tight. Thank you. Send me more stuff, TCG Player. You can see my cart. You have things I need. I'll love to shout you out more in my videos. Be a sponsor. Send me more products. You know, I can shout out more local events. Upcoming like regionals, locals, YCSs. Shout out more big tournaments and like prize events. But send me anything you want. You have my P.O. box. I love to take some gifts, free products. Thank you for the Lorcana deck building sets. And I'm going to keep buying and selling on TCG Player. So again, shout out to TCG Player. I also sell over on their other platform, or the owner of the platform, eBay. Catch me on eBay. I sell on Facebook Marketplace. And again, one last time, shout outs to Kerwin's. I know some of the people that work there. I had fun, great event. I wish I had the money to get something signed by one of the voice actors. I did good. I pulled great cards. I had fun. Even if I lost, I still had fun. I still enjoyed myself, had a great weekend, and I learned a few things on how to tune my deck. Again, it's your boy, Obliteration Station on YouTube, or Big Homie G on TikTok, signing out. Peace.